What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be trying to make 5 Nights at Freddy's 3 in Minecraft. This is a new version, for one, and for two, this is with night vision on, just so for clarification. I'm not also going to show inside the vents. You did see the vents from the top. I can assure you they're accurate. I just don't feel like flying through all of them because, well, they're vents. I don't really know. Here it is, though. This is so much better than the original one. It's insane. The original one was so bad. It's like, it was, I think, one of the few FNAF tutorials that, like, I can just straight up laugh at. Like, I can't even be like, okay, yeah, no, it's fair. No, it was terrible. Like, it could only have gotten better. I don't think I could have done worse than that. Anyway, enough rambling about how bad my Five Nights at Freddy's original 3 was. With that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the spaceship of this is a 46 by 44. It's not really all that big. The materials you will be needing are, I need to actually open the copper because I'm never going to get this right. You need waxed weathered cut copper. You need waxed exposed cut copper. You need black concrete. I don't know why we're starting with floor materials, but whatever. Block of quartz. Gray concrete powder. Tough. Where is tough? It's somewhere in here, but I don't know where. There it is. Block of coal. Polished deep slate blocks. I was actually going to say stairs, but blocks. I suppose polished deep slate stairs are also applicable, though, so we'll finish off our inventory with that. So, starting from the front left-hand corner of your 46 by 44 grid, cough, cough, if you made it, you want to start by counting right by 8 and back by 1. And going right, you want to place 2 gray concrete powder. You will then place 2 waxed exposed cut copper, the orange one, and then 2 more gray concrete powder. You'll go back with 3 gray concrete powder, 4 waxed weathered cut copper, 2 exposed cut copper, and then 3 waxed, and then 3 weathered cut copper. You'll take each of these back 2 weathered coppers, and you will bring them right by 15 each. Just like that. From the far right here, you want to go back with 1 more weathered copper, 2 exposed copper, 2 weathered copper, and then you will go left with 20. Forward 4, plus a polished deep slate. I lost my place. There it is. 8 weathered copper. And then you should end with 3 gray concrete powder. The office is pretty simple, actually. So it's just, because I don't have this on my notes, apparently. This back right gray concrete powder here, you're just going to extend it right and connect back with waxed weathered cut copper. So you end up with this corner, or in that corner right there. That's just the office. At the right here, if you're on this front right-hand wax weathered cut copper in the office, you'll just count back 2, and this one will be a polished deep slate instead. Just like that. Because I want to get this out of the way, the floor here, this entire floor area, actually, I just start with the office. The floor is waxed exposed cut copper. I am going to check really quick because I don't remember if no, it shouldn't be, but I want to make sure that the floor isn't checkered at the corner here. It is not, so this hallway you can also make exposed cut copper. I'm gonna struggle with the 2 names, I apologize. I don't, there's too many, different versions of the same block for my brain to be like, yep, that's it. It's not gonna happen first try like ever. Okay, so this little waxed exposed cut copper doorway here. The weathered copper either side of it, you want a gray concrete powder to the right of. This front one, you're going to bring forward 2. Right 2. Plus a polished deep slate. 3 gray concrete powder. Then you'll go back 1. Go back to that front more 1, and then you will go right with 6 more gray concrete powder. Back with 18. Left 6. Forward 2. Leave a 2 block gap, and then you'll place 10 gray concrete powder. You'll come back to the back left-hand corner of this hallway, and you'll place 6 gray concrete powder to the left again. You'll then go forward with 4, leave a 2 block gap, and then it should be forward with 6 more gray concrete powder to connect. Getting somewhere, slowly. From this doorway here, you'll take the second gray concrete powder behind it, that's this one, and you will bring it left by 12. And then I keep losing my place. And then you will leave a 2 block gap, place 3 gray concrete powder, go forward 1, leave a 2 block gap, 2 gray concrete powder, and then connect it back to the right. Another hallway laid out. So the back wall doorway here, this door on the back wall. You're gonna take the gray concrete powder to the right of it, and you want to bring it back with 2 gray concrete powder, right with 12. And that 12th one would actually be right here, so just make sure you highlight this one. And then you'll end up counting just back, and you'll place 4 gray concrete powder going back here. You'll bring that back one left 1, and also right by 12. Back 3. Place a polished deep slate. Gray concrete powder. It'd be so cool if I knew my, place. There it is. Wait, no, it's not. Then left with... left with 9 gray concrete powder. Polished deep slate. 7 gray concrete powder. Forward with 5. This one you'll bring right by 1 and also left by 12. This one you'll bring forward 1 and also back 1, and from that back 1 you'll go left 5, forward 4, place a polished deep set, and then you should place 8 gray concrete powder, and then connect right with 4. This little, almost kind of carrot-looking shape, I don't know why, it's one of the weird keyboard symbols, I don't know what it is, though. You'll just take the left and right of it, and you'll bring each one back by 2, connect together, and then you'll have a little P, and you'll just take the top left of that and bring it back an additional gray concrete powder. Just like so. So I don't have the vent layouts, unfortunately, taken notes for yet, so we're gonna kind of just build up the walls and stuff, and then we'll come back to that later. So I'm gonna hit you with a couple different steps here. Well, to start, I guess, on top of each polished deep slate block, I would just place a polished deep slate stair facing in. Just so you kind of have those vents marked out, so you don't accidentally cover them up. There are a few more, but we will just kind of punch those in. I just want the important ones marked out right now. So inside the floor area here, you're going to do just a black concrete block of quartz checkered floor pattern. It doesn't matter where it starts or where it ends. You can see I've just done it like this. It doesn't make a difference. On top of the gray concrete walls, you will place a row of gray concrete. And then you'll have a checkerboard that goes around the wall. Make sure when you do this that you keep in mind corners. Oh god, sorry. Like 3-way or 4-way corners like this. You have a black concrete here. You want a black concrete next to it, just so from the inside of this wall you see both blocks, because obviously you can't see the top of this. So just keep that in mind. And on top of the walls here, you want 3 rows of tuff, just like that. So yeah, I'm gonna do all of this, and I will be back in, yeah, I don't know, however long it takes me. It might be a while. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good for a rough framework of things. Now, a couple things I kind of, oopsie, didn't forget to mention. You should do it above the polished deep slate stairs. Don't forget this little corner here. This is kind of important to have. And, I didn't end up doing anything with the wax weathered cut copper yet, because I don't feel that we should, until I'm more positive on note stuff for that, because I don't have really any notes outside of the layout at this moment. Also, just paying attention to the corners here, you do notice if I look into a corner, they are 2 different blocks in each corner. It does get weird in a spot like this. I mean, I missed a row. It does get weird in, like, spots like this. I almost just screwed up. Because, you know, you have, like, if you saw from above, it was like, it's quartz, 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 and then, like, it's like almost an A of black concrete. It's supposed to be that way. It's just a little goofy. But yeah, that's pretty good for a rough framework, just kind of getting everything situated. Alright, so we're gonna focus on the vents first, just because we have the materials for them, and I suppose that it is easier that way. So, you want to start off with, let me get the notes, there they are. You want to start with the kind of vent here on the right side of the office. You have this polished deep slate stair, and you have this one back here. You want to just connect these together, basically. Bring them both in a straight line. You should have to bring the right one out 4, and then this one forward 5. And they'll end up meeting. A little L shape like that. From this corner here, you will go right with 12 polished deep slate. Back with 32. And then connected left by 2, and you should see that there is the back of a stair here. On the back side of this same hallway, you'll have another one and another little polished deep slate thing going on, and you'll just bring the bottom back by 3. You'll then go left by 30. Forward by 17. Right 3, keep this end block here in mind, and you want to go back by 5, and then right by 2. And from that block I told you to keep in mind, that would be this one here, this kind of right corner here. You'll bring it forward by 12, and then connect it right by, or with 3 blocks. That's all of the main floor vents. There is one, I believe, that hangs in the sky. I guess we might as well mark that one out. So, first off, I think what is important is you want to take this back wall here of the whole kind of office hallway area, this wall, and you just want to break it up with 5 rows of your waxed weathered cut copper, so it'll be as tall as the rest of your walls. That's not it. There we go. I would also fill up your right wall here. Make sure that you do kind of just leave the doorway open. We'll worry about doorways in a little bit here. So, if you're looking from the inside of this hallway here, you want to be on the second row of waxed weathered cut copper down, and you want to be on this far right block. From this, you want to count left by 6. And then you want to break this copper and the one to the left and place polished deep slate stairs in them. Essentially, underneath the stairs, you're going to just place polished deep slate blocks that'll connect into the wall. And I would just do that and then have your polished deep slate stairs kind of on the inside of the tuff there as well. We will worry about more specifics with that in a little bit. So, get rid of your waxed exposed cut copper, and you want to get out waxed weathered cut copper slabs. And what you want to do here is, on this wall that is 2 layers, you want to, basically on the, I'll say the front layer we'll start with, place 1 row of copper blocks along the bottom. You will go left to right, and you will place 3 copper blocks, 8 slabs, and then you should end with 4 more copper blocks. You want to bring the copper blocks up with 3 rows, and then at the very top row of that, you can connect it across the top here. On the layer behind this, you're just kind of doing the same thing. However, you don't want the slabs, you just want the blocks. Where the slabs are, leave it open behind. And then the rest of your walls are just normal 5 blocks tall. With the waxed weathered cut copper. And then I think we'll do the rest of the kind of vent holes, because there are a few more that are not displayed right now. And then there is, I think we'll do doorways after that. And then it'll be smooth sailing. I think we'll do the ceiling also at some point soon. We'll worry about, like, filling off the vents later. I just wanted to get them kind of done. If you want to, though, it's pretty simple. They're just a block and a half tall inside. I do have polished gypsum blocks on the top of the upside down slabs, because if you don't do that, it gets a little bit weird. Okay, starting with the office. You want to look at this wall with the window again, and you want to be in the top left-hand corner here. This copper block. You'll count down by 1, and here you'll break a polished deep slate stair. Fairly simple. There aren't really any others until this kind of first hallway that has the, I guess FNAF 1 looking walls almost. In the back left-hand corner of this hallway, it's just going to be the 2 furthest right gray concrete patterns that are visible like that. And actually the same in the hallway to the right of this right here. The hallway with the arcade machines, I believe, is also a culprit for misinformation. No, it's not, actually. Although I will confirm, because I do see there's a vent here, but it should be the one that leads in. Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure there's got to be another one, right? There's one in this hallway here. So, if you're along the back wall here, you want to count to the... If you're on this corner, you're going to count over by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you'll have a polished deep set stair again. And I think that's all of the misinformation that is being spread. Yes, that is correct. So, above the doorways... Well, I guess whatever would be logical you want to place. So basically, just above the tuff here, you're placing, or in between the tuff, you're placing 1 row of tuff. Including this weird, like, 3-block long one. This one will make sense, I think. Well, it won't make sense, but it's there. It was so this hallway could be stretched a little bit. And then above the ones in the copper, it's copper. The one in the, like, corner. This one over here. You want 2 rows of tuff on top. Like that. That's, like, the only difference. There is also a doorway here at the back right hallway. Essentially, it's 2 blocks off the wall. So, from the back right-hand corner, you're going to count to the 3rd block over, that's this one, and you're going to break this gray concrete pattern to the one to the left, and then you're going to break 2 rows up. These doorways are 2x3, the rest are 2x3.5. Just because you can't really work with what I was trying to do in a good way. Actually, I'm going to do the vents right now. So, because I just want to get them out of the way. We might as well work on the outside stuff and then go to the inside. Where you have the polished deep slate lines that we placed, you're just going to go around them up diagonally and place a row of polished deep slate with another row on top. Now, you can get rid of your polished deep slate stairs for this, and you need polished deep slate slabs. And just in the top middle here, you're going to place upside down polished deep slate slabs. You can make these 1 block tall. I didn't because I like the, like, extra half a block space just a little bit more. The crawling is a little bit weird. Although, I mean, you could make the trapdoor or the entrances into the vents trapdoors and have you get to the crawl position with those and then have it work that way. It's up to you. I just wanted to do the polished deep slate stairs because, I don't know, I'm different. But, yeah. And this applies to all of the vents. Don't forget the one that's also, like, floating in space. That's important. And also, again, as I said on the, or as I mentioned a minute ago briefly, I would recommend placing upside down slabs on top of your polished deep slate if you're concerned about lighting. At least in Bedrock. Again, I don't know how slabs behave in Java. I should really check that one day. But light will get let through the slabs, and it's just going to kind of throw off everything. Because it'll also come through the stairs, which will light up your build more than what you would want. So, yeah, I would try to avoid that at all costs by placing some blocks on top. I'm not going to because I don't need to. And, you know, anything that I can do to make the video, like, 3 minutes shorter. Also, while you're outside, I would recommend, like, if you see any of these polished deep slate stairs that are misinformation spreaders, covering them up from the back. Just, again, for the same reason that light is going to come through, and you don't really want that. I think I will if I remember to... If I get them all. I think there's only like 3. Because it's just the 2 hallways that are parallel to each other, and then there's the one back here. The hallway ones might actually already be blocked out. No, because there's a little gap here, yeah. Unless there's another one that I'm missing that's blatantly obvious. I don't think there is, though. Yeah. I didn't finish that one down there. I'm so smart. Just like this. Now, again, I would recommend if you need to, you may pause. I mean, not that I really have any control over if you do or not. But, other thing, the 2 open doorways that lead outside of the building, specifically this one at the front left and the one at the back right. Not directly inside them, but 1 block outside of them, I would just cover them in black concrete. This is where the grid line actually comes from on maybe both? No, I think this one's the vent, yeah. We might, again, just doing it while we're out here. But that'll be important for later. Now, you want to just fill in your roof with the block of coal. All of it. I usually like to fill it based on the position or the, I like to, like, leave the lines of the rooms visible, just because I feel like it looks a little bit, or if you, I don't know, if you're looking at it from above, it looks better that way. And you could even, like, cover them in, like, some like light gray concrete or something and have them stick out and make the map layout through that. If you wanted, you could do like a map thing. Just a thought. Although I don't know how this would line up. I guess you would have to line this up in proportion to the map. Anyway, that's enough rambling. I'll catch you in a minute once this little funsies is done. if you're smart, which I'm kind of not, you should be inside the build, which I'm gonna just dive bomb through the ceiling real quick. Cool. I believe we're good to clear inventory, yes. I want to start with a few more, dare I say, housekeeping things, but just kind of finishing up some of the, I guess, broader details. So, you want to get out. Dark oak sign. Glow, that's the wrong ink sac. A glow ink sac, not a normal one. White dye. Redstone torch. Blackstone wall. Stone stairs. Stone blocks. And I'm going to say black stained glass and brown stained glass. Because why not? Oh, I should have done paintings now. I feel like I'll end up doing it that way, actually. We'll, like, bounce around for that. So, the easy thing to start with is above... Oh, wait, never mind. We didn't get that material yet. Whoops. Okay, the window here. This is the easy thing to start with. Not in the... If you're inside the office, it wants to be the row further back, or further away from you. Top left-hand corner, you want a brown stained glass with another one below it. Rest of the window is just black stained glass. On both of the, like, 2x3 doorways that lead into this, like, black concrete void, you want to do the same thing on both. Fill in the doorway with blackstone walls. Above the right side of the doorway, redstone torch. Above the left side, dark oak sign. Down a line, and you want to type exit in all caps, and you want to right-click once with glowing sac and once with white dye. I'll do the other one when we get there. If you are still looking at this front one, in this right hand, in this, I guess, yeah, right block just in the corner here, you want to place a stone stair facing across the hall, and then leaving a one block gap moving towards you to place another one. That should be on the end of that gray concrete patio, that second one. There's actually a thing in the office, too, with this. If you're in the office and you're looking towards the window, you want to direct your attention to the right side. And you want to be on the, not the, like, row in the corner along the right wall, but one row out. And you want to be in the middle, going top to bottom, which is this block. You'll place a stone block there, with an upside-down stone stair off of it. Place a stone stair on top, upside-down stone stair to the left, and then another stone block on top, like that. Nice little pipe, or not nice. I guess it depends on your viewpoints on pipes. Moving outside of this office and kind of looking at this vent here. If you are highlighting the right polished deep slate stair, you will count right 2 and up 1 and place a stone block here. We'll kind of finish whatever the heck that is later, because we don't have the necessary material. Material? I guess it is 1. You want to come to the furthest right hallway out of these 2 kind of parallel ones. And in the back right-hand corner of this, you're going to place a stone stair facing left. I didn't even place it in the corner. That's cool. One block gap moving forward, another stair. One block gap moving forward, another stair. Again, I think these are pipes. I don't exactly know, but they're everywhere. Come into this next hallway over here, this one with the vent on the front, and you want to actually use this vent. So you want to highlight the right side of it, and if you take that up and look at the ceiling and then just travel back, if you count right a block here, you're going to place an upside-down stone stair along the ceiling. Fairly easy, I suppose. Next hallway, which is going to end up being the one behind this one, so you just can ignore this one here to the left. From this doorway here, you'll count to the 3rd tough block over, and you want to be in line with the ceiling with another upside-down stone stair there. Final hallway along the front wall, front right-hand corner, you're going to place a stone stair facing back, and again, you're just going to leave one block gaps moving across until you have 3 total. Same doorway thing, fill it with blackstone walls, redstone torch above right half, dark oak sign above left half, exit on the second line, and then all that jazz. There's another stair in here, oh my god. Where you have your polished deep slate stair along the back wall, you're going to trace it up, and then count right by 1 and place an upside-down stone stair there. I think there's some, like, final housekeeping stuff we may want to do. This is going to include paintings, actually. Why not? Get out. Torches, paintings, item frames, nether brick fence, chains, blackstone slabs. I really can't forget those twice now. It's not gonna happen. And shall we get the things that go in the item frames, or why not? Paper, fire charges, and that might be it, although there might be something else. No, it would appear that is it. So I guess just, get out iron bars. We're going to start in the hallway that we're currently in, which is this far back one, and we're just going to kind of wiggle our way through back to the front. So there's a couple of paintings in this room. First one is on this right wall here, and it's going to be a more so back of the center, and it will be a 1x2 here on the tough. I have it as the, like, Mario dude. Although it probably doesn't matter, I don't think. Along the back wall, you'll be on the third tough block over to the left, and here will be another 1x2, which is the Enderman looking dude. Now I'm gonna... Oh my goodness. There we go. And on the front wall, 1 block away from the doorway again, it will be another 1x2 that is the Enderman. Are you really gonna do this to me? Okay. If you're looking at this painting that we just placed, you want nether brick fence to the left of it, and you want to extend it to the ceiling. You'll take this top block, and you will bring it from this perspective left, towards you, and then right. And each of these leftmost two will be brought down by 1. Good news! That hallway's done. Like, completely. We don't have to come back here later. As you're leaving, I would recommend placing upside down blackstone slabs just at the top of the doorway here. Keep that in mind when we're doing these, that all of the doorways need it, in case I happen to forget. Okay, so in this room, along the back wall, which is this wall right here, you want to come to the top left-hand corner of this tuff, and you want to count right 2 and down 2. And you want to place an item frame here. Place 1 to the right, 1 up, count right 2 and down 2, and place an item frame here, and then another 1 up diagonally to the right. In each of these, you want a paper rotated 3 times. Just like that. We will have to come back in this hallway, by the way, in case anybody was curious. Along the front wall, if you're looking at this doorway here, it will be a 2-block gap, and then there will be 3 1x2 paintings 1 block away from each other, and it's Mario, Enderman, Mario. Guess you care. Like so. Again, make sure when you go to this hallway to the left here, this, I guess going front to back one, you do place those upside down polished blackstone slab, or those normal blackstone slabs, sorry. And from where the front doorway is here, I guess the front right one here, you'll take the back half of this one, and you'll place a nether brick fence on the tuff above it, and then bring it down by 2. Actually, down by 3. So it's 1 block away from the ground. And that top fence you can also bring left by 1. And again, make sure you have your upside down blackstone slabs on that doorway, and also on the full 3 blocks of this kind of thicker doorway. Along the back wall, which is actually the one that we're looking at right now, if you're on the tuff to the right of the blackstone slabs here, from this block, you want to count right by 3, place an item frame, count right 2 and down 1, place an item frame, count right 2 and up 1, place another item frame. In each of these 3, you want fire charges. Along the front wall, if you're just looking at the vent here, you want to, from our perspective, you're going to left a block, place another 1x2 painting, which is the Mario. And it's the same as the one in the hallway we just did. It's the 3 1 block away from each other with the alternating painting, starting with Mario and ending with Mario. Like so. This room, now you can do this in all of the hallways. I believe I only did it in one, actually. But I just, like, covered the ceiling in chins. I think this is, like, how it was in FNAF 2, if I'm not mistaken, with all the stars hanging from the ceiling. So I just, like, spam chins. Have them between 1 and 2 blocks down that they go. Obviously, make sure that you don't... Well, I guess you can't go in front of the paintings either way. There's nothing else really important in this hallway except for a light, but we're not making that right now. So just, worst case, if you place over where it should be, whatever, we can just destroy it again. So don't be too concerned about that. Something just like this, really. In the next hallway, you want to... Along the checkerboard pattern here at the back wall, which is where this little 2x1 vent is, the furthest right block of this checkerboard pattern will have a 1-block painting, which is the little weird black one with the black and white one with the black triangle that I just got twice in a row. From that painting, you'll count up diagonally to the left by 1 and place an iron bar, and then connect it into the ceiling. We're going to come back into this hallway when we do the front. I just want to, like, loop around, and then we can just go through and then straight through there. So, on the back wall of this hallway, to the right, again, on the checkerboard pattern, not in the corner, 1 block off the corner, so to the left, you're placing an item frame with a paper in it, rotated thrice. Don't forget your black stone slabs. I almost did. For the, doorways. Following the checkerboard pattern here on the right wall to the front, if you're on this front block here, you're going to end up leaving these first 2 open, and the 3rd and 4th will have item frames on them with paper, each rotated 3 times again. Look up at the ceiling and make sure you're in the front left-hand corner. You'll count back diagonally to the right by 1 and place 2 nether brick fence going down here. Right of that, you'll place another one up against the ceiling. Don't forget your slabs. Next room, or next, I guess, the front portion of this hallway here. You want, on the right side here, just behind the doorway, you want a 1x2. That's Mario. It's a block higher. No, it's not a block higher than normal. It's in the normal height. From the doorway on the left side, there is, on the second block back, which for me this is a black concrete here. You want a 1x2 there. This one is a block lower than normal. This is Mario. And then behind it you want one that is a block higher than it, which is also a 1x2, like so. And again, you want your black stone slabs here at the top. The stone block that I mentioned earlier, you want to place a torch off the front and left of it. On really the first block that you can to the left of this stone, you're going to just place 3 chains moving down from the ceiling. If you turn around and look at the window, you want to cover from this perspective, it'll be the top left-hand black glass with another brick fence. That fence can be brought down by 1, and that same fence can also be brought left by 1, and then each of those up by 1 each. So they touch the ceiling. If you head around here and, again, don't forget your black stone slabs, where you have this exit doorway here, just, if you're looking at it, it'll be on the left side. You'll have iron bars going from floor to ceiling. Inside the office, orient yourself like you're sitting in the game. You have that doorway to your left. The row of blocks in front of it, you want from the ceiling going down, you again want 3 chains. Like so. Below this little 1-block polished deep slate stair on the wall, you want a 1-block painting that is the salmon bowl. Like that. Down diagonally to the left by 1 from that, you want a 1-block painting that is the yellow kind of outlined one, which is what I got. Off of from this side, it'll be now the top left-hand block of this window, which is brown stained glass. You want that's so trippy, the, like, waxed, or the copper behind it is like blending in. That's weird. Anyway, you want an item frame on this block and one down diagonally to the right. I'll tell you what to fill it with in a second. Because off of the top 2 blocks on the right, just like on the copper to the right of the window, these top 2 blocks you're placing item frames on, and the bottom one will be brought right one. Paper in each of these rotated 3 times. You should know the drill with that. So we're going to just work through the build now. And finish room by room what we didn't fully finish. Again, make sure you have all of your upside down black stone slabs before you clear your inventory. And then to finish the office, you want to get out stripped oak wood, white banner, golden weighted pressure plate, which is the light one, polished deep slate slabs, which we'll also end up using for blocks, just because it's easier, andesite wall, polished blackstone buttons, birch buttons, flower pot, and we'll go with bamboo. So everything is actually along the back wall that we're doing at this very second. Back left-hand block here along the floor, you'll place a stripped oak wood. On the front of it, white banner. On the top of it, weighted pressure plate. You'll leave a 4-block gap from that going right. And on the 5th block, you'll place an andesite wall. Right of that, polished deep slate block. Right of that, oh god, 3 upside down polished deep slate slabs. And then 2 polished deep slate blocks. Off the front of each block, you want a polished blackstone button. And off of where you have these 2 blocks at the left, you'll take on the right, sorry, you want the leftmost block, and you want to place a birch button on top of it. Left of that, flower pot with bamboo in it. Clear your inventory once again. You need as follows. Brown candle, wherever candles are. Make sure I get this color right. I think it's light blue. It is light blue, yes. Light blue candle. Lantern. Nether brick fence. Dark oak stairs. Dark oak planks. Warped planks. Warped stairs. And we'll go with ochre frog lights, and that will finish off a couple of things, actually. So, first off, from this bamboo, left of it, brown candle. Left of the brown candle, light blue candle. Those are those, like, little figures. They almost look like the, I don't know what they're called. They're like I want to say milk dolls, but that's very not right. Porcelain dolls, it's like the ones where you like lift them up and there's a smaller one inside. I don't know why, I just get that vibe from these. Anyway. Looking at this window here, you'll take the second row from the right, or I guess the row just right of the left row, which is this row. Along the ceiling, you'll take the second block of coal back in line with that and place a lantern on it. Just outside in the hallway, you're going to take this waxed copper road just behind the doorway, and you'll trace it left, place another brick fence here, dark oak stair on top of it, and then a dark oak plank on top of that. Heading through into the next hallway, we're literally like 1 material short from finishing this one, I just realized, but that's fine. Come all the way to your back center, and on this gray concrete powder, you're going to place a nether brick fence in front. On top of that, warped plank. On top of that, upside down warped stair. Trace this to the ceiling, and you want to be not on the back block of coal, but one forward, and break and place an ochre frog light in the ceiling. You want to get out, or you want to clear your inventory, actually, that would be a smart starting point. And you want to get out stone slabs, mangrove slabs, mangrove stairs, glow item frames, top snow. It always seems to make its appearance in these types of builds, doesn't it? Oh god, this is gonna be where things get a little strange. I'll call it diorite, warped planks, warped stairs, and I guess diorite stairs. Because, I don't know, I hate that room. That room is gonna be annoying. Anyway. We'll come back to this hallway in a second because there's one thing we need to do. However, I want to come to the right hallway first because, again, we'll just do the thing where we looped around again. Off of this bottom tuff here in the back center of this hallway, you're placing an upside-down mangrove slab. On top of it, upside-down mangrove stair with a glow item frame off the front of it. Just like that glowing foxy head that, I don't know, it's glowing and it's a foxy head. I don't really know what you want. Head forward, and you want to be where these two item frames are. And if you just trace this back one to the floor, you want to, from this block, count back diagonally to the left by one and place a top snow. Just a single top snow. There is also one in the front half of this doorway leading back into the other hallway. And then we can do the thing in this hallway, which I guess transitioned very nicely for us. And what you want to do is, above this little Mario painting here on the right wall, you want a stone slab. Left of it, you want an upside-down stone slab, which kind of gives you this, like, another pipe curve. I think this is just the same pipe, but I, for some reason, decided it would be funny if I made it different. So that's what I did. Yeah. I don't know. So I'm actually going to tell you to get rid of, like, the first half of your inventory. These first 5 materials. And you want to get out sea lanterns, or a singular sea lantern. Block of coal, blackstone stairs, dark oak stairs, and nether brick blocks. If you head into this hallway here, you want to... So if you're looking through this doorway, you'll be on the left half of the doorway and looking at the ceiling. The second block of coal back, which I have a chain on, you want to break and replace with a sea lantern. If there is a chain there, make sure to break it. This hallway is now officially done. Moving all the way through and into this next hallway, you want to go from the front to back along this far left row, and you want to do as follows. 1 block gap, 2 warped planks. 1 block gap, 2 block of coal. 2 block gap, 2 block of coal. And we'll stop there. We'll do each of these now section by section, starting with the warp planks. Right of each warp plank, you want a diorite block. On top of each warp plank, you want a warp stair and then an upside down warp stair that face right. This first set of block of coal, you want diorite off the right. Diorite stairs off the top that face right, and then upside down blackstone stairs above that that also face right. Next one, from the block of coal, you want nether brick block to the right. On top, you want dark oak stairs, and on top of that, you want upside down dark oak stairs. Get rid of your nether brick block, your diorite, and your warped planks, and you want to get out, this is a weird one, hay bales, dark prismarine stairs, and dark oak trapdoors. Along the back wall, you'll take the 2 center gray concrete patterns here and bring each one forward with 2 hay bales that should be, like, laying down on the ground facing towards you. With the, I guess, the pokey side facing towards you. On top of the back hay bales, you'll place dark oak stairs, and on top of those, you'll place upside down dark prismarine stairs. On top of these, like, front blocks here, you just want dark oak trapdoors. These are like the arcade machines. I know I kind of made them weirdly, but, you know, I made them, so, I don't know. I don't think what I said got any points across. Anyway, clear your inventory. This should be the last set. You want to get out. Skeleton skull? Where is skeleton skull? I always cannot find them. Smooth quartz blocks. Blue carpet. Red carpet. orange carpet, cobbled deep slate walls, yellow terracotta, and acacia buttons. So, moving into this hallway here. The doorway on the front wall, you want a skeleton skull just off of the top of it and kind of going towards the hallway that we just came from, which is right if you're looking towards the doorway, technically left from the front. That's a little marionette head on the wall. Back left-hand corner here. You want 2 smooth quartz blocks moving up and then a blue carpet. Right of it, you want 2 smooth quartz blocks and then 3 cobbled deep slate walls. Next door to the right, you want a smooth quartz block and then a red carpet. That row of smooth quartz with the walls, or the deep slate walls on top, you want also in front of it a smooth quartz block with an orange carpet on top. Just to the right of this polished deep slate stair and under this item frame here, you want a yellow terracotta with an acacia button off the left. This is that, like, empty Chica skull. 1 block up to the right of it, and you'll place a row of cobbled deep slate walls going all the way to the ceiling. And, I mean, yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just kind of making sure I didn't miss anything crucial. Yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your 5 Nights at Freddy's 3 restaurant? No. Horror attraction. Game build something complete. That was butchered, but oh well, it's fine. Thank you. Okay, hold on, wait, I gotta get out first before I start that. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments down below, and FNAF should be soon. I have, like, most, I think, or at least a good amount of the, like, bedroom done, so, yeah. But now, that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day, or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace!